Okay. State your name and occupation.
Well, my name's Wade Griffin, and I'm a simple hog man from eastern Texas.
Okay, and how old are you, Wade?
I'm in my 30s. I don't know exactly how old I am on account of the hospital that I had been born at had not heard of paper yet, so everything was just kind of delineated verbally at the hospital at which I was born, and there's no... You don't want me to keep talking?
No, it's just these details don't matter, Wade.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, next question. Tell me about the first time you met Taylor.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And who is she to you?
Now, Taylor is my ex-fiance.
Okay.
I had met Taylor at, I'll never forget, the chili cook-off.
Mm-hmm.
She was working at one of the tents there, and she had this one chili that they had put cinnamon in.
Ooh.
And I didn't like it at first. I was kind of off put by it at first.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of those things where the more bites you take, the better that it acclimates to your palate.
Right.
And that's kind of a microcosm of what will become my relationship with my ex-fiance, Taylor. I didn't like her at first. I found her to be quite heavy.
Oh.
I was off put by her size.
That's interesting because you are a little heavy yourself.
Yeah, and isn't that always how it is?
No offense.
It's always how it is. No offense taken. I mean, let me tell you right now, you don't want a skinny hog man.
Oh, you're a hog man.
I'm a hog man. Yeah, that's what I do.
Right.
You must not have been listening when I answered your question about the occupation.
I didn't really know what a hog man was. Like, I don't really...
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I deal strictly with hogs.
Right. Just
I got
transporting.
Things of that nature. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to pigeonhole myself into being a hog transporter.
Okay.
Because there's quite a bit else that goes along with being a hog man. I got hogs on my property in pens. And I'm a bit of a hog dealer, and I don't mean just to the ladies.
Oh.
I'm also a bit of a hog. If someone texts me and says, hey, I need a hog, I need 20 hogs, well, I got to make sure I got the hogs on my property
right
to have the hogs to then deliver and transport, as you had mentioned, up to the hog buyer.
Now, are these just any old hog, or is it a specific breed or species?
These are your run-of-the-mill feral hogs. I set out a series of hog traps out front of my hog house.
Got it.
Hog house is what I call, you know how them yellow folks on the TV, The Simpsons, they had a Rancho Relaxo. That's what they named the house there. Well, I'm just the hog house.
Okay.
I'm a simple hog man with a hog house who does hog things.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wade. That's great.
Yeah.
Now back on to Taylor and your relationship. So what was that like in the beginning?
Well, in the beginning, in the very beginning, as I stated, I was off put by her, but she was persistent.
Okay.
And she was really open to all kinds of things in the hog life. She was a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
Things were in the beginning, things were good. I kind of used her as a farmhand.
So she fit in with your lifestyle pretty well.
Yeah, she had not done hog things prior to beginning with me. But pretty quickly I put her through a series of tests and determined she could be my hog wife.
Hog tests. Okay.
There were several hog tests that I put her through. And, you know, Taylor gets a bad rap for a lot of things she'd done later in life. I mean, it was a 14-month relationship. And I do want to say that towards the end of the hog relationship that I had with her, that stuff sort of overshadows the beginning where, you know, she was a doting hog wife. She was feeding the hogs. She was helping me load the hogs for transport. And every day when I got home from hogging, she would be boiling up a nice batch of my favorite boiled Mountain Dew. She would have a nice hot pot of Mountain Dew on the table for me when I came home. And my bones was aching. My guts was rumbling.
Wow.
And nothing settles a rumbling gut like a nice ball of Mountain Dew. And she would do that after I had been out in the field hogging all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's great. And I'm actually have some notes here of people who know you and know y'all's relationship. And I have it written down here. It says you never told her you loved her. You never loved her, Wade?
No, I loved her as much as a man can love a farmhand, so I don't want to get that. I think maybe that's been lost in translation. I'm married to the hog game. That's kind of what I'm married to hogging, and I need a girl who's going to understand that. I need a girl to understand the hogs come first, and then I come second, and she comes third, if you catch my drift. So I've been doing hogging. That's really no problem. And I'm married to the hog game now. Did I ever tell her I loved her romantically? Probably not. I haven't developed those kinds of scale of emotions yet.
To anything but hogs.
Anything. I love hogging. I don't love the hogs. I don't want to get it twisted. It's just kind of a lifestyle. And sure, I never maybe told her I loved her romantically. And that's to be expected of your East Texan hog man. That's
sure.
Pretty run of the mill there. So I think that's kind of gotten twisted and delineated above. I'm sorry, I just learned the word delineated last week.
Right.
I'm trying to pepper it into conversation.
Okay. Well, so given that the fact that you clearly didn't love this woman, when she told you that she was pregnant, what did you feel about that? How did you feel? And
I felt the thing that I feel most of the time, and I've felt for most of my life. Confusion because we had an Eastern Texan backdoor only arrangement, which is pretty common in these parts.
Got it.
Where I didn't really have any interest in her vaginal hog hole, and I had been around back, and that was we were using that as a method of birth control. So that was kind of how everything worked out back there. So when she told me she was pregnant, I assumed that maybe on a pull out I had shot one in by accident. Hog man always cutting it close there at the end. And I assumed that I had just shot one into her open cavity upon removal of myself from the back door.
So you had no reason to doubt her?
No. I've always accidentally discharged. I've always cut it very close, so I just assumed that one was on me.
Okay.
I had a little bit of confusion there myself, but outside of that, I did, like I said, I'm used to feeling confused.
Okay.
So I kind of just grinned and bared it.
So did she give you updates along the way? Did she show you any of the ultrasounds, or did you go to any of the appointments?
Yeah, she showed me a couple of them pictures of that baby there. But the problem is it don't look like no baby, So that's really where my confusion came from. Not so much if she had a baby in her, but the pictures she was showing me didn't look like no human baby.
Have you ever seen an ultrasound prior to this?
Sometimes we have a veterinary technician come down on the farm, check if a hog pregnant.
But like a human ultrasound?
Oh, a human ultrasound?
Yeah.
No,
it's probably similar to a pig.
I tell you, for a while I was wondering if she was running around with my steed hog, Rufus, because the picture she showed me looked more hog than human, if I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
So
we do have record here saying that she has been a catfish in the past. So.
Now, personally, I like it fried, but I will eat it boiled or broiled. So
she wasn't your flavor.
That was really no concern of mine. I mean, I ain't scared of no catfish. I mean, we go mudding sometimes about twice a year.
Sir, do you know what a catfish is?
Not about a whisker fish.
Not an animal.
We call them whisker fish.
This is a social term.
Oh, you have to explain that to me then, because I'm not really.
It's when someone pretends to be someone else on the internet to get other people to like them because they're not confident in the way that they are. Do you think Taylor was confident in herself? No?
No, sometimes the movements that she would make while she was hogging was not that of a confident woman. And that did give me pause, if I'm being honest, right around the...
could you describe those movements? Like, what would that be?
Yeah, sometimes when she was pouring feed, she'd get to hesitating.
Okay.
She wouldn't dump it all out in one fell swoop. She would kind of, I want to say, you know how you be watching them folks on the television and they season in some sort of country skillet and they put the pepper in their hand and then they kind of shake it out over it.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to do when you hogging.
You want a season to your heart's desire?
No, you want to take the bucket and flip it totally upside down and get out of there because there's about to be a hog feeding frenzy.
Oh.
And she would hesitate, and I said, "You going to lose a finger. You going to lose a finger." But, you know, you can't expect, if I wanted, just a run-of-the-mill farmhand, I could find an immigrant or a man, but I chose this woman to be my wife, and a little bit of hesitation, I can kind of hog coach around that, if that makes sense.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think in a way that Rufus was protecting her from the rest of the pigs, given their relationship or their supposed relationship?
I had never considered that, and the very thought's filling me with a jealous rage still all this time later.
Let's move on. That's not really part of our investigation here.
All right.
So, back to Taylor, back to her pregnancy. If you could look back, did you see any red flags that you think you may have missed, or?
No, just kind of American flags around here. I mean, there are some red on them. There's also blue and white. So no real just solid red flags. Because I would have assumed that they was Korean or something like that. So it was just kind of your standard run of the mill 50 stars, stripes, kind of flags there. That's pretty much all I saw.
All right. Now, how convincing was she about her pregnancy? And what did you imagine your future like together?
Well, she wasn't very convincing about the pregnancy, but she didn't need to be because I wasn't really that interested in it as a guy who hogs from hog up to hog down.
What the fuck?
Yeah, hog up to hog down there. I kind of just, she didn't need to be convincing because I wasn't too interested in it, if I'm being honest. I was kind of just going ahead and doing my work there, and I'm but a simple hog man from Eastern Texas. Have I mentioned this yet?
So you didn't imagine a future with her? If she had your child, you didn't think, this is what it would be?
I kind of pictured walking in after a long day of hogging and finding my boy Mountain Dew, and then there's just a child in a high chair there. That's kind of all. I'm a simple man, so that's all I kind of really visualized. It's hard for me to visualize things other than hogs.
Sure.
Mountain Dew and chili.
Okay. So you never had any doubts, but did your friends and family have any doubts? Did they try to warn you or say anything to you?
Yeah, my mommy done come down and said, yeah, my mommy, we had bought her a car, and then after the car had been bought, they came and they repossessed it. I never really looked too much into it. But yeah, a couple people had mentioned those red flags, and I kept telling them the same thing I told you. All I see around here are American flags and cinnamon chili.
God bless.
God bless.
Okay, and then so how'd you learn the truth about the pregnancy? And then, what were your thoughts on that?
Well, I woke up about 4 a.m. as a hog man is to do, and I had a text from this guy named Scott, right? Now, Scott had mentioned me about 1 in 20, 30 hogs. And after a brief back and forth, because I said, hey, man, that's not a real number.
I'm sorry, sir. What is he doing with these hogs?
He's kind of releasing them on his property and then hunting them for sport, which is what some people do with hogs. You can eat them. They're a bit more gamey than your standard run-of-the-mill oink pig. This is a feral hog, which is just an angry hog.
Dirty, brown.
Mm-hmm. So I got a text from this guy named Scott saying he wanted about 20, 30 hogs, and that instantly confused me because at first I said 2,030 hogs. I ain't got that many. But then, no, he was looking for somewhere in the range of 20 to 30 hogs. So after a brief 2-hour conversation, we kind of ironed that out. Mm-hmm. And I went and take him his 24 hogs, and I got up there. And I said, hey, Scott, I'm here with your hogs. About a 4.5-hour drive. A lot of Mountain Dew drank on that highway, I'll tell you that. I get up there, and he said, you ain't been talking to me. And I said, what you mean? And he said, that's not my number. The police.
So he didn't order the hogs, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. The police had told me later that I had been speaking to Taylor through a voice modulation system.
Wow.
Which is incredibly sophisticated. I seen that on the NCIS one time. But so I already started unloading the hogs on Scott's property. He didn't want the hogs. I offered them to him at a discounted rate. He still did not want the hogs. About that time, I got a call from Taylor. Taylor told me she was giving birth on the side of the road. Oh. And all I could think was, it's about time. She's 14 months pregnant.
It was only 10 months, but...
Okay, well, time got a little blurry there. 10 months pregnant.
There was a lot of deception going on.
I was 16 pounds, 7 ounces when I was born, and I was 3 months early. So It's a little confusing for me, but... she said she had been giving birth on the side of the road. She wanted to know how quick I could get to the hospital. I got to the hospital and I said, "Hey, I'm here to see Taylor." They said, "There's people here looking for you." And it was about 3 East Texan state troopers. They took me into a room and told me that she had murdered a woman and cut the baby out of her. Mm. And I said, "We do that to hogs all the time. Is there a legality issue?" And they said, "Yes, it is illegal." And that's about where we left it. That's how I found out about her web of deceit.
And what was it like realizing how extensive the deception had really been?
I couldn't really comprehend it because I was thinking about all of the work that now I was going to have to do on the farm without a farmhand. They were talking about all these deceptions and these fake bank statements, things of that nature. And all I could really think is, well, who's going to feed them hogs while I'm here in this interrogation room? Who's going to feed them hogs? Who's going to feed them hogs? They wrote a song about that. Tom T. Hall wrote a song about that. And I found myself listening to that song a lot over the coming months there because I needed something I could relate to. And that was a song that I found myself really relating to at the time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, who's going to feed them hogs? That's all I could think.
I'll have to have a note here. I'll look that up later. Mm-hmm. So do you think that Taylor believed her own lies?
I can't really sit here and try to put myself inside the mind of a woman.
Sure. So that's it.
I just, to sit here and try, I've never bled monthly. So to sit here and try to think of what she did believe or what she didn't believe, it's really tough, for me to try to wrap my head around because, again, I'm not tied to the moon or the cycles or anything like that. So it's a little hard for me to sit here and think about what she believed. I will say probably.
Oh, all right.
Hope that's sufficient for you. I also learned that word last week, sufficient.
Sufficient. That's good. Yeah, these are all good words to know. How's this experience changed your ability to trust people?
Well, it ain't really changed my ability to trust people. I'm still your standard, honorable, trusting East Texan hog man. Outside of that, I just keep to myself. It's really just me and the hogs on the farm now. Right. So it does get a little lonely. Sometimes I will bring a hog into the house. I will.
You could just hire another farmhand.
I'll spare you the gory details, but I do bring a hog into the house with me.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop talking because this is a whole nother legal matter that we're getting into.
Okay.
It's called bestiality, and you're gonna Google that later. Okay.
No, I'm not putting anything into these hogs. These hogs are just provide me with affection. A lot of times I'll put lipstick on the hogs, which is actually a common saying, put lipstick on a hog. I will actually do that so as not to feel so lonely. But I guess
it's still bestiality.
No, it's not No, because I'm not putting you're not listening to me, lady.
It's not the act of fucking. It's loving an animal.
Sometimes I will put a hog on its side on the couch and spoon it while we watch the NCIS. Okay. And sometimes I will turn on a cooking show, and when they do the seasoning, I'll tell the hog, "Hey, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to flip it all in one fell swoop."
Okay, what do you wish you had known back then that you know now?
What I wish I had known then that I know back now?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said, what do you wish you had known back then that you know now?
Probably that Taylor was going to cut a baby out of a lady.
Yeah.
It would have been...
I wish we all knew that.
Nobody's got a crystal ball, but that would have been nice to kind of try to wrap my head around 14 months before it happened, to kind of have time to come to peace with it.
Sure.
If I had to really pick something I wish I knew back then, it would be that she would cut a baby out of a lady about 14 months after I met her.
Okay. What would you tell your younger self if you could go back in time? What would you tell him?
What would I tell my younger self?
About this situation before all this happened? If you could speak to your younger self, what would you say?
Start using Gold Bond on the inside of your thighs pretty early. Because if not, what's going to happen is you're going to wear the hair off from friction after a long day of hogging. And you're going to look awfully goofy naked. That's probably what I would tell my younger self, is to start using Gold Bond on my cracks and crevices prior to hogging.
I would tell you to get on Tinder.
Get on Tinder?
Yeah. Stop trying to meet people in the real world.
I'm doing a life. I am familiar with Tinder, as I know you are, and what I'm trying to do is a real life version of Tinder down at the hog auction. I'm trying to meet ladies down there who understand. I can't just meet a random woman online or something like that.
No, there's farmers only.
I was on the farmers only. I was on the farmers only, but it turns out I'm not farming, I'm hogging. So there was something in the terms and conditions that explicitly prohibited that. And
hogging is not allowed on farmersonly.com?
That's correct, yeah.
Because it's farmers only.
Farmers only. I've been talking to an Asian man who's doing some sort of computer programming to do a hogginonly.com.
Oh.
It turns out it was already purchased by the people who own plumperpass.com.
Damn.
And it's for large women. So hogging only is taken. I saw a video Taylor on there, but anyways, go ahead.
I don't have any more questions for you, Mr. Wade. I just appreciate you being here.
Yeah, no problem. I'm
sorry this happened to you.
That's all right. It's not a bit. It's not. It only taints every waking moment of my day. Not so much what happened, just that now I'm doing the work of a man and a woman. I'm having to boil my own Mountain Dew. I'm burning it. Sometimes I put it on and I get to cuddling with my hog. I forget the pot's on, and I come in, it's just a syrupy, goopy mess on my stove. So I'm really looking into that. But other than that, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me, and that's about all I have to say on the subject. Other than if you're listening to this and you're looking for a gentle, kind Eastern Texas hog man who won't judge you for faking a pregnancy, give me a call, because that's kind of my bread and butter right now. That's kind of what I'm all about. It's kind of become a defining trait of my personality, and I will do television interviews about it. I will do stuff like that. And that's about all I have to say on the subject.
Do you want to see Taylor again before she gets her death row sentence, or?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one more of those backdoor conjugal visits, if you catch my drift. Gets pretty lonely out here on the farm, and I can't pull on my pud because then I ain't got no running water. So if I get to pulling on my pud, I come up my hand, look like I've been breading chicken. It's all covered in Gold Bond.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know about Gold Bond. I'm here to tell you.
Gold Bond?
Yeah, Gold Bond. It prevents friction and chafing.
I know.
And I got a lot to chafe. I got some big, thick,
meaty thighs.
Meaty, like a half a cattle, but on each hip. It's like I got a half a cattle on each hip, and they just rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, and then eventually irritating. Eventually, it becomes incredibly irritated.
Okay.
Thank
you for that.
Yep.
Well, I'm done here, so.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any more questions.
That's all right.
Just making them up.
I don't understand. So if I just breaking the third wall here for a second, okay, is that the biggest thing in that movie is
it was a documentary.
All of this documentary. Yes, it was.
Because it's real.
Yeah. What was it called?
Maternal Instincts.
No, that's wrong. It should be called Maternal InStink, because that's what I was.
InStink.
Yeah, maternal InStink. I was in that thing. It was kind of an agreement we had. No, what I don't understand about the whole movie is everyone knew she was lying and no one did anything. And then these people are going on this goddamn documentary and being like, "Man, I was wrong. I shouldn't have told him to just keep like everyone gaslit this poor man especially his boss.
Everybody tried to tell him.
They did, but no one was really like acting on it. Like they're all just like,
what are they gonna
do? Beat the shit out of Taylor. Fucking hold her down and lift her shirt up and go.
She looked scary though.
Who cares? Get 3 of them together, okay, and go hogging yourself. Fucking tie her down and lift her shirt up and go, oh my God, she's not pregnant.
She's got a fake Amazon belly.
All of these people behind the scenes were saying all of this stuff that everyone had their own goddamn opinions, okay? And they were all talking behind each other's back. And then they didn't do anything about it.
And then a girl died.
And a girl died.
And a baby.
And I feel terrible for her family. I mean, genuinely watching this documentary, I'm like, well, that's fucked up. But if I was those people, I'd be pissed at everyone else going, hey, this girl was mentally unwell.
Oh, like you all knew that she was pretending to be pregnant and did all these crazy things and you just waited to say something. They could have called the police and been like, hey, I think this girl's like plotting to do something weird because she's faking a pregnancy.
And shame on the fucking, the boss hog fucking... the boss hog fucking sheriffs in this town who, by the way, the gynecology people.
Dude, the entire office they wanted to say something, but they couldn't because it's HIPAA.
Yeah, but they were like, hey, we put like a code out saying like, hey, we think this lady's going to steal a baby.
They did. They thought that she was going to steal a baby because everybody knew that she was faking it, but no one knew how she was going to continue to like keep up with the lie because normally people who lie about pregnancy fake a miscarriage. They'll be like, oh, I lost the baby. But like at a certain point, you can't have a miscarriage. You just have birth. You just birth it out.
I had a late term miscarriage about 11 months in. It's gone. Yeah. The other thing, after 9 months, they gave her like a month and a half of grace.
No, literally she was 10 months pregnant. And no one was like, this is weird. I mean, they were, but not to their face.
Yes, they were behind their back. And if I was at people's family, I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be like, you guys all knew. Also, I'd be pissed at the gynecology place who were like, we knew she was going to steal a baby. It must be real nice for a pussy doctor to get on a documentary and go, I knew all this was going to happen.
A pussy doctor.
Acting like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. You fucking... I hate that. That dude gets on there all smug with his bald fucking head.
He's like, we called a code pink because we knew she was going to come.
We knew this was going to happen. Well, where were you?
Yeah.
Where were you?
What was he supposed to do? Protect all the pregnant ladies of the world?
Too busy up to his wrist and gash all day. That's all that was.
Wrist.
Yeah,
God
he was.
damn.
Yeah, he was up to his wrist. He was. What are those things called? A plectrum? No, that's a guitar pick.
Speculum.
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 Yeah. He was owning and operating one of those all goddamn day.
Watch that not even be right.
It would be so funny if a gynecologist came in with like a miner's hat, with a little flashlight.
They should do that.
We're going to take a little look here.
You want to know what they do instead? It's like my nail light. It's like a giant like light on a neck and it goes flashlight on your Hoosier.
And you can't see anything because you're on your back.
I can't see anything. You'd think they'd put a mirror up or something so that you could take a look, but no.
Yeah, like, have you ever gotten a compliment from a gynecologist? Because you have a real pretty one.
No
one's ever like, this one formed up well.
They don't do that.
This one's healthy.
No.
This is a healthy one.
I mean, they say like everything looks good, but they don't say
they say everything
you've
looks...
got a beautiful vagina.
What about the gynecologist who's like, no, everything looks really good.
I'm sure they're out there.
Everything looks incredibly good.
That's how I imagine men gynecologists.
Tantalizing.
Yeah. Very tight. Are you giggling often? Or?
Barely get a finger in here.
I can tell you've never had kids.
Wow. This thing looks tidy. This one, I got to tell you, I'm looking at a lot of them. And let me tell you, cream of the crop.
Yeah, it would be creepy. I don't know.
You graduated top of your class at Pussy University. Let me tell you that.
PU.
That's actually where I got PU. That's where I got my degree. PU. Like a gynecologist. You know when they do like the football intros?
Yeah.
It'd be like Matt Christensen, PU.
PU University.
PU.
Pussy Up University.
Pussy Up University. PU. Ball so hard.
Pussy Up.
Graduated top of your class at Tight Slit College.
No, they don't. They couldn't make comments like that. I don't think. I think that's like a...
Well, maybe they should offer that for women.
Professional line that you're not supposed to cross.
I think a lot of women are insecure about like their labia, which you have nothing to be in because you have like none.
Labia.
Like the like the kind that hang.
Flappage.
Yeah, the kind that hang, or like sometimes one is like incredibly large and the other one's small somehow.
Okay.
And I think that those women should be able to go to their primary care doctor and get a special referral to like
just some
a self-esteem
dude who's like,
gynecologist.
Yeah, he's like obsessed with every vagina.
Yeah, and he's like, oh my God, this one's got character.
Yeah, he's like,
This
hold
is-
on.
This
Hold
is,
on.
I don't know how to put it into words other than this is very French. This is very abstract.
Picasso?
You got a Picasso pussy down there, girl. Look at you. Very abstract, very surreal.
He's like, listen, I know how you felt about this, but I want you to look at it at a different angle. And he would use a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
He would use a mirror and he would say, all right, now let's shift. Literally, and shift the mirror. And you would be like, wow.
Damn, girl, you got a pussy like a Dolly painting.
He like shaves it up a little bit too. He's like, here's what we need to do.
Yeah, he's
I
trimming
imagine him
it.
being a gay man too. I don't think he's straight. I don't know why. A gay man being like, girl,
This thing, like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pin this back like Kurt Busch's ears.
just a little staple here.
We're going to pin this back.
a little glue there.
Little structural adhesive down there on the bottom. Oh my God. And now look at you. Look at you. You're a
He's
regular.
like, your pussy's never looked better.
Oh my God. You could eat off this thing.
What's your best gay man impression?
My best gay man
Let's
impression.
hear it.
See, this is tough because I don't like to do a stereotypical gay man because I grew up with a flamboyant man in my house. Or
Right.
spending
Is
a
that
lot
not
of time.
stereotypical?
No, I mean like Jack from Will and Grace, but like I know a couple gay men who you would never know are gay.
Me too.
So like that, the stereotypical gay man, like I don't like we're hitting lucky brand jeans, but like that was just a reality of my life. You know what I mean? It's like saying like, oh, do your black man, and I grew up with Samuel L. Jackson in my house. You know, like
Yeah.
so. I don't know. My stereotypical gay man would probably be like, damn, girl, look at that.
Those lips look juicy.
Oh, my God. It's got flavor.
No, you wouldn't want anything to do with that.
Yeah. Ooh, icky. Like a gay gynecologist who's like really off-put by pussy.
He's like, we really got to work on this.
Something's going on here. You baking bread? You baking bread in this
What's
thing?
been going on with these pHs, girl?
You could clean a pool with this
Bleached
thing.
some undies recently.
Bleaching undies. Ooh. What about a gay gynecologist who's trying to convince the nurse in the room that he's straight? Like, look at that.
Oh,
Somebody's happy to see me.
it's pretty.
Oh my God, it's symmetrical
I
and
have to control myself.
Beautiful.
Town boy.
I'm
And the nurse is like, sir.
gonna be thinking about that later, huh?
He's like, cry.
He's like, oh, I'll be right back.
Gagging.
He's, all right, here, just put your legs in the stirrups. Wow.
So good and tasty.
That looks great. That doesn't gross me out fucking at all.
Wow. I don't think
so-
they exist. I'm just going to say it right now. I don't think a gay man gynecologist is out there. I could be wrong.
Oh, I promise you that they're out there. I promise
I
you.
don't think so. I wouldn't want anything. I don't think they want anything to do with it.
But I promise you there's one who's like,
Maybe
and
like a
that's
closeted
his
gay.
entire personality. Like the license plate on his Miata says PSY DCTR.
Oh my God.
Pussy doctor, and
Pussy
he's like pulling up to a valet, and he's like, "Hey," at the office. He's got a valet.
Hey, girls.
His gloves are pink.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
he really gets into it.
he's like, "Oh, we're gonna take a look at it. Hit the lights," and then a disco ball comes out of the ceiling.
Instead of the regular
like,
light.
Ooh, party pussy. Party pussy here today.
Oh my God. Party pussy.
Guys, this is a retarded bonus episode because we just watched Maternal Instinct, and I was like,
Yeah, in case you couldn't tell for the first 15
I became
minutes.
obsessed with Wade from Maternal Instinct immediately because you can tell like 3 thoughts a week cross this man's mind.
And half of them are hogs.
And they're all hog thoughts. All hog thoughts. He's a man devoted to hog, and I envy people like that. Now, I'm not saying like most people would look at him and go, mouth breathing chud, probably stupid. I don't think he's stupid. I think he's intelligent about hogging.
Yeah.
But hogging is his life.
Right.
And I envy people like that. Like I have like existential dread, and that's not a sign of intelligence. If anything, it's a sign of poor intelligence.
Like we have too much going on.
Yeah,
he
like,
lives such a simple life.
Such a simple life.
His worry is like, will the hogs get fed while I'm in this investigation room?
Exactly. He's like,
who's gonna feed them hogs?
They go, you know how like when you in an interrogation, they're always like, they're trying to get you to talk. They're like, let's get a Whopper. You want Burger King? And he's like, if you could send it down to my farm and just put it in the trough.
My hogs really need
He's
it.
like, I don't need anything. If you could get 13 triple Whoppers and put it in the trough down on the property, I'd appreciate it.
This is their dinner time. I didn't know I was going to be here so long.
So anyways, happy Father's Day. And we're doing this episode in honor of Wade Griffin, who
paternal instincts are zero.
Yeah, that poor fucker.
He didn't even say he loved. I think she wanted to be pregnant because she wanted him to love her, but
he's not a man capable of love. That's the thing.
I get it,
he doesn't have that emotional spectrum. He has an emotional spectrum.
Oh.
Where he's holding it open. You know what I mean? That's when he gets emotional. When it's gazing back at him like the eye of Sauron.
The butthole though?
Yeah, oh yeah. Dilate that thing. Actually, he's like, it would be really funny if he thought that that's how babies were made. He's like,
it's
pregnant.
So crazy.
I've been dumping loads in that thing like you wouldn't believe.
And everybody's like, okay, well then, yeah, that makes sense. He's like, sure.
I've been dumping nut in that like I'm a loader down at the planter's factory.
Dumping nut in the butt.
I've been dumping nut in her dumper like I drive the backhoe down at the fucking at the trail mix factory. That's how much nut I've been dumping in that thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyways, happy Father's Day, guys. This is just a little bonus episode.
Happy Father's Day.
It's stupid, and if you don't like it, consider that it's a bonus episode. We just sat down.
Also, you're not gonna get it unless you watch that fucking documentary.
Yeah, well, luckily, I'm gonna title the episode "Maternal InStink."
It should be paternal.
No,
because it's about him.
Maternal InStink.
Oh, paternal instinct.
Would you stop saying paternal? It needs to be maternal so people know
Papa.
It's about. You're killing me, dog. You're killing me.
Papa Wade.
Papa Wade. Papa Wade.
Papa Wade.
Papa Wade. I met this very nice Caucasian man
here we go.
in town last week. He told me that what he does for fun is hogging. I said, what is hogging? He said he grows hogs on his farm. I said, what is your name? He said, Papa Wade. He asked me my name, and I, of course, said, all right, we're done. Thank you guys for listening, and have a great day. We love you.
We'll catch you next time.
We'll see you next time.